Have you ever wondered what truly happens when an older man hits 80? Many folks picture this milestone as a sudden plunge in vitality or a gateway to decline. But the reality is far deeper and much more telling. When men reach their 80s, their bodies and minds start sending unmistakable signals, weaving a richer story about aging, independence, and longevity. Some men in their 80s still move with surprising vigor, while others grapple with exhaustion or foggy memory. The difference often lies not in chance or fortune, but in the habits and choices shaped over a lifetime. In this video, we're diving into 7 things that really happen when men turn 80. These aren't hunches or old wives' tales, but patterns backed by researchers, doctors, and countless families who've seen it up close. By the time this video ends, you'll know exactly what lies ahead, whether for yourself or someone dear to you, and, more crucially, what steps can make those later years stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling. Stick around till the end, because the 7th point might just flip your entire view on aging. Once you grasp these 7 truths, you'll see what 80 really means and how to embrace it with grace, wisdom, and confidence. Let's jump in. Number 1, physical strength decline. One of the most obvious shifts when a man turns 80 is a clear drop in physical strength. It's not just about hoisting heavy weights or sprinting. It's about how the body recovers, the energy to get through the day, and the ability to rebound from illness or injury. Studies on aging reveal that after 80, muscle mass shrinks faster, and recovery stretches longer, making every task feel heavier than before. Picture 2 men, Thomas and Raymond, both 81. Thomas has stuck to light strength exercises and daily walks. His stride is steady, his handshake firm, and he tackles stairs without gasping for air. Raymond, though, slowed down years ago. He's mostly sedentary, struggles to carry light grocery bags, and gets winded crossing a room. The gap between them isn't just age, it's how they've cared for their muscles and mobility over time. Losing strength doesn't just hit independence, it signals bigger risks. Weaker muscles increase fall risks. Slower recovery heightens vulnerability after illness. Low stamina can sap the desire to socialize or stay active, quietly speeding up decline. But here's the good news, researchers say muscle strength isn't out of reach at 80. The body still responds to movement, even if it's gentler now. Simple leg exercises, light weights, or a walk around the block can curb muscle loss and boost balance. Morning stretches or resistance bands keep joints limber and ease stiffness. These habits don't just strengthen the body, they lift spirits, preserve freedom, and add years of active living. Ask yourself, are your steps slower lately? Do everyday tasks feel heavier? If so, it's time to rebuild some strength. Because how you move at 80 isn't just about age, it's about how much life you're still holding on to. Number 2, cognitive shifts. Another change that stands out at 80 is how the mind handles information. Many men notice it takes longer to recall names, find misplaced items, or track small details. This isn't always dementia, just a natural shift in how the brain ages. Neurologists say processing speed slows, short-term memory fades faster, and juggling multiple tasks gets tougher. Yet, long-term memory and life experience often stay sharp, giving men in their 80s a wisdom younger folks cherish. Think of Albert and Frank, both 82. Albert sometimes misplaces his glasses or mixes up appointments, but he vividly recalls old stories, shares thoughtful advice, and makes clear decisions. His kids lean on his perspective, trusting his insight. Frank, though, shrugs off his forgetfulness, ignoring it until it disrupts his life. He forgets bills, misplaces meds, and struggles to follow conversations, frustrating himself and worrying his family. These mental shifts can feel unsettling, but they're also a nudge to pay attention. Frequent or disruptive memory lapses might hint at issues like poor sleep, medication side effects, or early cognitive decline. Ignoring them raises risks of confusion or dependence. But noticing them opens the door to action. Medical checkups, brain games, or lifestyle tweaks can keep the mind sharp. The bright side? The brain stays adaptable even at 80. Reading, learning new skills, playing memory games, or staying social all fire up brain pathways. Exercise and good nutrition boost blood flow to the brain, sharpening thought. Many men find that staying curious keeps their mind livelier than they expected. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our videos. Your support fuels more content to inform and inspire you. Let's keep going. Number 3, shifts in sleep patterns. One reality men often face at 80 is a change in sleep. Nights get shorter, with more wake-ups, lighter sleep cycles, and less time in deep, restorative rest. Doctors say aging disrupts circadian rhythms, making it harder to stay asleep, and issues like prostate problems, pain, or medications can worsen it. What used to be a solid night's rest now feels choppy, leaving you drained the next day. Imagine William and Robert, both in their early 80s. William has worked on sleep hygiene, keeping a regular bedtime, avoiding late heavy meals, and soaking in morning sunlight. Though his sleep is lighter than in his youth, he gets 6 to 7 solid hours and wakes refreshed. Robert, however, naps in his chair all day, then tosses and turns at night. He wakes often, struggles to fall back asleep, and feels groggy in the morning. Over time, his fatigue makes staying active, sharp, or social harder. Poor sleep isn't just annoying, it affects memory, heart health, and mood. It spikes stress hormones, weakens immunity, and raises risks of falls or confusion. Many men brush off restless nights as just aging, but experts warn that untreated sleep issues can hasten decline. The good news? Better sleep is possible. A steady schedule, limiting naps, cutting caffeine, and creating a cool, quiet bedroom can restore rest. Evening routines like reading, stretching, or calming music signal it's time to wind down. For some, a doctor's check for issues like sleep apnea can transform life. Ask yourself, do you wake up more than you used to? Feel tired even after a full night? If so, it's time to focus on sleep. Because good rest at 80 isn't just about comfort, it's about keeping your body and mind strong for the road ahead. Number 4, digestive and appetite changes. Another shift at 80 is in appetite and digestion. Foods that once hit the spot may lose their appeal. Hunger cues weaken, and flavors might seem duller. Experts note that metabolism slows, taste and smell fade, and medications can change how food feels. Some men eat less than their bodies need, while others lean on processed snacks for ease, leading to poor nutrition. Picture Gerald and Martin, both 80. Gerald prioritizes balanced meals, veggies, lean proteins, whole grains. He may not always feel hungry, but he sticks to regular meals, enjoying cooking with his wife. His energy holds steady, and his weight stays healthy. Martin, though, has lost his appetite. He skips meals, grabs boxed snacks, and has shed weight without meaning to. His kids notice his clothes hanging loose, but he insists he's fine. What he doesn't see is how poor nutrition weakens him, lowers immunity, and slows recovery from small illnesses. Appetite changes aren't just about food, they're about vitality. Too little protein speeds muscle loss. Missing vitamins and minerals weakens immunity and mood. Even dehydration creeps in, as thirst signals fade, raising risks of dizziness or confusion. The good news? Small tweaks can make eating enjoyable again. Smaller, frequent meals, herbs and spices for flavor, and nutrient-packed foods like eggs, beans, or yogurt make a difference. Drinking water regularly, even without thirst, keeps you steady. Eating with family or friends can spark appetite, turning meals into a joy, not a task. If you're still watching, drop number 4 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Your support keeps us creating content to inform and inspire you. Let's move on. Number 5, emotional resilience. At 80, emotional resilience faces new tests. Life's challenges, losing friends, health worries, or shifts in independence, can stir sadness, frustration, or fear. Some men feel more anxious, others face unexpected loneliness. Yet, studies show age also brings deeper reflection, perspective, and acceptance, letting many men respond with surprising calm and wisdom. Picture Harold and Leonard, both 83. Harold copes with stress through deep breathing, journaling, and staying close with friends. When challenges hit, he takes them in stride, a steady rock for his family. Leonard, though, buries his worries. He dwells on health fears, grieves losses silently, and feels overwhelmed by small frustrations. His family sees his mood darken, and his health feels the weight. Resilience at 80 isn't about ignoring hardship, it's about how you face it. Bottling emotions or letting stress take over can speed up health decline. Chronic worry raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, and disrupts sleep. But men who share feelings, lean on relationships, or find calm often discover new strength and peace. The good news: resilience can grow at any age. Talking with friends or family, practicing relaxation, or diving into joyful hobbies lifts the heart. Spiritual practices, community ties, or counseling can ease heavy burdens. Letting go of what you can't control frees energy for what still brings meaning. Ask yourself, do small frustrations linger longer? Do you carry worries alone or share them? If so, it's time to build new paths to resilience. Because at 80, true strength isn't just physical, it's the calm, steady spirit that keeps you moving forward with dignity and hope. Number 6, shrinking social circles. By 80, one of the starkest changes is a smaller social circle. Friends from earlier years may have moved, grown less mobile, or passed away, leaving fewer companions for daily life. While family often stays, everyday friendships dwindle, and without effort, this can lead to loneliness or disconnection. Research links fewer social ties to worse health, while men who stay connected enjoy better mood, memory, and longer lives. Think of Eugene and Walter, both 80. Eugene stays engaged, calling his brother weekly, joining a church group, visiting the community center. Though old friends are fewer, he builds new bonds, keeping his life full of laughter and talk. Walter, though, has pulled back. He dodges calls, skips gatherings, and claims he prefers solitude. Over time, he speaks less, and his health and spirit fade. Isolation isn't just emotional, it raises risks of heart issues, memory decline, and even early death. Men who lose connections often lose the drive to stay active, eat well, or keep routines, as no one shares their days. What starts as quiet solitude can become a threat to longevity and dignity. The good news: connection can be rebuilt. Reaching out to family, joining a hobby group, or chatting with a neighbor opens doors. Even technology can bridge gaps with loved ones far away. Relationships at 80 aren't a luxury, they're vital for health and joy. Ask yourself, has your social circle shrunk more than you thought? Do you go days without real conversation? If so, it's time to reach out, even small steps. Because the connections you nurture now don't just brighten your days, they may add years to your life. If you're still here, drop number 6 in the comments to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Your support keeps us creating content to inform and inspire. Let's keep going. Number 7, perspective on life and legacy. When a man hits 80, one of the deepest shifts is a sharper focus on life and legacy. Many stop chasing daily wins and start reflecting on the meaning of their years, the values they've shared, and how they'll be remembered. This isn't just natural, it's a hallmark of aging with dignity. Psychologists say legacy thinking brings peace, purpose, and closure, even amid health challenges or uncertainty. Picture Arthur and Dennis, both 84. Arthur writes down family stories, shares wisdom with his grandkids, and speaks openly about what matters most. His kids feel thankful, knowing his values will live on. Dennis avoids these talks, sidestepping the past or his hopes for the future. His family feels unsure of his wishes, and he grows restless, sensing something unfinished, while Arthur feels calm, proud, and connected. Legacy isn't about wealth or grand deeds, it's the kindness shown to neighbors, lessons passed to kids, or resilience in tough times. Men who embrace this find renewed energy and hope. Those who avoid it may feel regret, wishing they'd spoken up. The good news? It's never too late to shape your legacy. Writing a letter, recording memories, or passing on traditions ensures who you are lives on. Legacy isn't just about the end, it's about giving purpose to every day you have left. Ask yourself, have you thought about the stories or values you want to leave behind? Do your loved ones know what matters to you? If not, now's the time to start. Because turning 80 isn't just about years, it's about making every one count in the lives of those who carry your memory forward. Final thoughts. Now that you know these 7 things that happen when men turn 80, pause and think about where you or your loved ones stand. Some changes might feel familiar: less strength, slower recall, lighter sleep, or a fading appetite. Others hit deeper, like facing stress, watching friendships shrink, or pondering the meaning of your years. Each tells part of aging story, but none means life loses its spark or purpose. The real power lies in awareness. Muscle loss can be countered with small exercises. Memory slips can ease with brain games and social ties. Restless nights can improve with routines. Appetite can return with mindful eating. Resilience grows through openness and faith. Social circles can expand with simple outreach. And legacy takes shape with every story or kindness you share. Turning 80 isn't the end of growth, it's a stage where wisdom and perspective become your greatest assets. The choices you make now, staying active, curious, connected, will shape how vibrant and meaningful your years ahead are. Thank you for watching. Drop a comment below with one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Your thoughts mean a lot to us and keep us motivated. If this video resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create more content to inform and inspire. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.